Welcome back to the Chelsweets kitchen. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make this winter wonderland cake. It has a really beautiful checkerboard pattern inside, and I used some really beautiful fondant snowflakes to decorate the top. So I'm going to walk you through all the steps that I took to make this cake. Use 6-inch, 4-inch, and 2-inch circle cutters to cut each of your cake layers into different rings. Following the same color scheme, be sure to alternate your colors to create a really fun checkerboard pattern. Here I've gone with a pattern of gray, white, light blue, and then dark blue. Once the layers are assembled, begin to stack and frost them. I'm frosting these with my classic vanilla American buttercream. The recipe for my cake layers and for my frosting are up on chelsweets.com. Once all 4 cake layers are stacked and frosted, apply a thin crumb coat around the entire cake. Begin by spreading frosting with an offset spatula, and then use a bench scraper to smooth. Allow the cake to chill in the fridge or freezer for about 5 minutes until the frosting is firm to the touch. Next, apply your ombre frosting. Begin with your darkest shade of blue, and then work your way up the cake towards your lighter colored frostings. Once all 3 colors are on, use a small offset spatula to swirl them together, creating some small waves in the frosting. Next, use a bench scraper to smooth the frosting and blend these colors together. For a more in-depth tutorial on how to get perfectly smooth sides on your cake, you can click the information box above. To give the snowflakes a bit of height, create a cone on top of the cake using some cream cheese frosting. Once that's created, use the same cream cheese frosting placed in a piping bag to begin to add the icicles onto the side of the cake. Start at the edge of the cake and then carefully drag down and pull away to create the icicle look. Carefully create icicles around the entire top of the cake, and then use some clear sanding sugar to sprinkle on top to really make it look like snow. Whenever I picture a really beautiful snowy landscape, I always picture it kind of sparkling, and that's the effect that the sanding sugar gives. Next, make the fondant snowflakes. Use your favorite snowflake cutters to create them. I ordered 2 different sets on Amazon that came in a variety pack. I made them using white, gray, and blue fondant. I also made some snowflake skewers to stick into the cake to give the snowflakes kind of a falling effect. Let the snowflakes dry for at least an hour until they're firm to the touch. Then carefully begin to insert them into the frosting on top of the cake. I started at the perimeter of the cake and worked my way towards the center and up. I also placed 2 snowflakes at the base of the cake to dress it up a little bit. Once I had filled in most of the top of the cake, I began to use the snowflake skewers to insert into the very center. By slowly tapering them upwards, you kind of get the look that some of the snowflakes are falling or levitating. So now that we have all of our snowflakes on our cake, it's time to cut in and see that really fun checkerboard pattern. To ensure I got a nice clean slice of this cake, I ran my knife under some hot water and also made sure to wipe off the blade before each slice. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons below. And also, don't forget to let me know what tutorials you'd like to see next in the comments.